If you want to hear how I'm doing with my roulette pen collab project, then stick around. Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, this is my second update, third video for the roulette pen collab. I am so excited to bring you this update. Okay, first off, let me say, this project is the brainchild of Rebecca Morgan, who is a fellow Canadian, and also her partner in crime, Alexi, who is in Sweden. These two ladies started off collaborating together with this penning project and then opened the floodgates, and hundreds of us are participating, and it is a lot of fun. If you are not yet doing this project, whether it's on YouTube or Instagram, I highly recommend that you give it a shot because it is a lot of fun. I'm excited to film every one of these updates, so that just tells you something, doesn't it? The way this project works is that we select 6 products at random from a list of, depending what you decide to do, 100 to 150 categories. It's a lot, and so when you randomize, you really don't know what you're going to end up with. And the 6 products I'm going to talk about today, I did do exactly that, randomized right here on camera. If you want to see the last video, I'll put it right there. And sometimes the description makes it really tough to figure out what it is that you're going to pick out of your collection. So you have to kind of think. Last time I turned the camera off because I had to really ponder before I could pick what I was going to do for this round. And I'm very happy with the selections I made, so let's talk about those. When I've tallied up how I did on each one of the products, we will figure out how many of these I get to select again for the coming round. So let's get right to it. The first product was a selection that fit the following criteria: a color I like, but that I rarely use. And in this case, it's Chartreuse. And the Chartreuse single that I chose that I have in my collection is the Urban Decay Acid Rain, which is a fairly new color or shadow in my collection, but the color itself is one that I am always drawn to, but I don't seem to wear. And I'm wearing it actually today. This is the shadow that I have on my inner to center, actually inner to 2/3 of the lid. And I do love it. I love it. I love it. It's a beautiful, beautiful color. And every time I wear it, I think, why don't I use it more often? Well, I've had a good opportunity to use it because my goal for this eyeshadow was to use it 10 times. And today marks my 10th time. I am so happy. Next up was number 49, which was a timeless classic product. And for that, I chose Amber Rush from the Infallible line from L'Oreal. And I managed to use this product to the 10 times that I wanted as well. Last update, I had managed to use it 6 times and I had 4 times left. And I have used it 4 times this time around. So I am done. This is another single that is out of this project. The third product I want to talk about, which is actually first on the list as far as numerical order, is this NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And the category was number 15, which was a product that has a food or drink in the name. And I think that milk is perfect. I can tell you I had very little difficulty using this product and that I far exceeded the minimum 10 uses. The funny thing is, last time around, I'd only used it once, and this time around, I had 0 problem using it. I used it the 9 remaining times, and then some. I used it for most of the month. So it was very easy to get through it. For some reason, I just had to get into the habit of using it, and the moment I did, I was just using it no problem. So much so that I have decided to start using its opposite, the Black Bean from the NYX Jumbo Pencil line. It's in my collection. I want to get some use out of it, and so I put it in a different penning project. So I'm very happy to have rekindled my appreciation for these jumbo pencils. They are great as bases, for sure. So another one that I'm done with, what's up next? It is 97, which is a product with packaging that inspires. And what I chose here was the collaboration between Vlada and Smashbox, the Rosemantic blush. I love it. Not only is the packaging, but look at the impression on this kind of a highlighter blush hybrid. I used it 10 times. I enjoyed every single one of the uses of this. As you can tell based on what I'm saying, I have done my 10 uses of this product as well. I cannot tell you how much joy I am deriving from using products that I really like in my collection. It's been so much fun this past month, and I hope that this wave of enjoyment continues on for the coming month. I really selected great products, and I hope I do the same. So let's go to the next product. The next product was number 77, and it is a gimme product, a product that's on its last leg. And it was, because I finished it. I used it for the 10 times required as far as my goal for this project, but I had a feeling that I would finish it, and I did continue using it after the 10 times, and yes, it is finished. It's a deluxe sample from Becca, the Velvet Blurring Primer, and I like it. I don't mind it at all, and actually what I have to do still is crack into this and see what I can scoop out, and just because of the type of packaging, I actually need my husband, who's got much stronger hands than I do, to just pop this thing off and I can finish it. Based on other product with this kind of packaging, I probably have 5 or 6 uses, but as far as confined to what I can get out of this current situation, I used everything I could, tapping, putting this upright just to make sure I could get everything else out of it. And I do look forward to getting whatever else is left inside. I just keep forgetting to ask him to open it for me. And I don't really want to cut it if I know that I could just pop the top off. I just can't do it on my own. I just need stronger fingers. Anyway, enjoyed the product, happy it was in this project, and happy to be finishing it. And why not finish on a controversial note? I am talking about number 27, which is bad functioning packaging. And I chose this last time. This is the Pat McGrath Platinum Bronze Mothership 6-pan palette. And I am not alone in finding this packaging ridiculous. Like, who does a palette like that? Now, the artwork is gorgeous. I mean, a big part of why I tolerate this packaging is because the artwork is beautiful, and I got it for an amazing price, which is fantastic. Now, the thing with this is, oops, sorry, don't mean to blind you. The thing with these colors is that they're very, very neutral, and I knew that it was going to be a challenge to just use this palette 10 times, and it is the product that I have used the least out of everything, which should not be a surprise if I say the least, because everything else was pretty much done. And this is another part of the packaging I don't like. At the price that this goes for retail, the idea that there's a plastic sheet like a Morphe palette is just ridiculous. And I put it on backwards, and it's very easy to put this this back in backwards because it's not obvious which side is the top for this palette. So maybe it should be obvious that it's the mirror side, but to me, I just keep flipping it around to the wrong side. Okay. Mini rant over. I'm going to say this is a beautiful palette. I even did a first impressions on camera with this palette, and I'll put it right there. And I also have a swatches video. If you want to see that one, I'll put it right after the first impressions in the same spot. I ended up using it twice. I almost used it today as a deepener for the outer lid for this look, but I just decided to go with Urban Decay singles only. It's a decent neutrals palette. So far, I'm okay with it, and I won't have any issue with continuing to use it. I just think that with all the palettes that I want to play with right now, that I will go to this one when I want a simple couple of shadow look and I'm not filming that day or whatnot, is probably how I'm going to get my uses. And it could be that every update I only have 2 or 3 uses with the palette, and I'm okay with that. I'm just happy that I'm getting use out of a very new palette to my collection, especially since I don't tend to be drawn to neutrals, although these are certainly solid set of 6. The only complaint I have, which is a standard complaint I think for this palette, is that there's only one matte, and it's a very deep matte. It's the Deep Velvet matte. I'll show you, hopefully without blinding you. It's this one right here. It's a very deep brown with a tiny bit of purple in it. But anyway, 2 uses so far, and yes, I'm going to continue to use it as I said, and that is the last of 6. The end of the 6 is rather anticlimactic because it's the only one that I haven't finished. But I think you will agree that rolling out 5 of 6 of this Roulette Pan Collab set of products is pretty awesome this time. So let's get to selecting, shall we? Okay, I have pulled up my Pretty Random app, and I'm going to put from 1 to 100. And we're going to select 5, pardon me, not 6, because I didn't finish the last one. We're going to pick 5 numbers, all the while making sure we haven't selected them already. So let's see how it goes. So I'm randomizing now. 4. I have not selected 4, okay. Selecting again. 83. So let's take a look, see if I have 83. Okay, I had not selected that one, so let's keep going. 17. 17 sounds familiar. Nope. Had not selected 17, so let's do that. 2 more. 63. That does not sound familiar. Okay, 63 is definitely still a new one. And then let's do last one. 59. 59. Okay, we are good. So let me tell you about the number and what the category means. Number 4 is a dupe. So it could be a shade or a product, but it has to be a dupe of something else. Okay, so that's number 4. Number 17 is a product out of season. The third product I'm going to be selecting is number 59, which is a bold lipstick, lip gloss, or liquid lipstick. Number 63 is a Franken product, and this is a product mixed with another to make it work, either color-wise or lasting power. Okay, and then finally, number 83 is something brown. So it could be the packaging itself or a product. So I will find products that fit those 5 categories, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back and I have my selections. So let's go straight from the top. The first one was number 4, which was a dupe product. And I actually have the original product and the dupe with me here. And it is the e.l.f. Skin Balancing Pearls. And it is a dupe. I'll just open up the product here. This is actually 2 of these in one. These pearls are meant as a dupe for the Guerlain météorites, and I'll show you that right now. The similarities are astounding. So here is the OG. Very similar, right? So the difference though is this one has fragrance, whereas the other ones don't. And I do quite like the fragrance, but I have been wanting to compare these two to see what the differences are, and I haven't used the e.l.f. one yet. I know, my bad. But this is what I'm going to use, and I will compare it to this one, and I think that a month is going to be enough of duration to compare it. So I'm going to say I will use this for the month and count my uses to make sure that I have used it sufficiently for me to make a determination. So that's what I'm committing to. Going in order, number 17 is a product that is out of season. And when I think of this palette, I think of Christmas. So for us to be in mid-April, we're definitely not in Christmas anymore. So it's definitely, in my view, kind of out of season. And it's the Too Faced Chocolate Gold palette is what I'm thinking is out of season, because to me that makes me think of a chocolate fountain, and to me that is a very Christmas thing, at least for our family. And if I could get this open, there we go. And it is a gorgeous palette, definitely. But it just, I think of it starting around end of September. The palette comes to mind. It's beautiful. The mattes and the metallics are all, they're beautiful. They're beautiful. So I will be using this palette over the next little while, and I commit to doing 10 looks with this palette. So that is what I'm going to sign up for. The third product is number 59, which was supposed to be a bold lipstick, lip gloss, liquid lipstick. So I chose a lip gloss, and this is the Joe Fresh Wine. And I put a little sample of it here. It's been on my hand for a little while. Let me just refresh that sample a little bit for you. Make it a bit bigger. There we go. And I do like the Joe Fresh lip gloss. As a matter of fact, I just got another couple yesterday, actually. There we go. It goes really well with my nail polish, I tell you, but that is the bold color that I will be sporting this month. And I think that this is just going to be my next focus on lip gloss. And because it's a clear container, it's going to be very easy to see where I'm at. So I think I'm going to probably use this lip gloss for the duration of the project. I'm just going to use it until it's done. So I bet you it's going to last the whole project. Next is a Franken product. And I have not mixed these two products, but this project is inspiring me to do a new Franken product because I don't really have one right now. And the purpose of this Franken product is to stretch out the one of the two products that I really like and want to get the most use out of. So one of the products is this Bliss Naked Body Butter. And I have a full tube of this. I've used 2 of these already, and this is my 3rd one. And I use it, the reason I have a fragrance-free body butter is because I use this for massage. So I do sometimes help friends and family with some difficulties they have. I am a kinesiologist, so I have some decent amount of understanding of muscles and can help out with reducing some tension or discomfort that some folks have. So I use this, and I'm going to steal from this relatively new tub here and mix it with this guy. This is the last one of my Boom Boom creams, and it has to last me all year. And it's very new, but I really don't want to overuse it. And this is what it looks like right now. And so it's very full, but I mean, it's extremely fragrant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some of this half, so half this, half of the Bliss, and I think it's going to be fragrant enough, even cut down by half, to give me the Boom Boom cream experience without getting through this tub so quickly. So thank you to this project for giving me the inspiration to try that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix these in an empty container. And I just went looking, and I happen to have an empty container of the Boom Boom cream. So I'm going to fill this container up with half of the Bliss Naked Body Butter and half with the Sol de Janeiro Boom Boom cream. And mix it all up so it's pretty even. Yeah, and if I have any left, I'll show you that mixture at the next update. This is so exciting. I tell you, I would not have come up with that idea without this project. That's fantastic. And so my objective will be to just work on that container and get it as empty as possible. So again, that product will probably be with us until the end of my updates for this round. And so the last item is something in brown packaging. And all I did was go into my cupboard back here and looked for something with brown packaging. I didn't want to bring any more powder products into this, but this is a product that I've had for a little bit too long and it might go bad. Let me actually smell it. Okay, it still smells fine. It is the Physicians Formula Argan Oil from their Argan wear line, and this is what it looks like. And you will see that I am right here in my progress. Let me see if I can draw a line for you from it sitting on the counter. Okay, so the line is right here. So that's where I'm starting from. And my goal will be to finish this product. It's still early enough in the spring that my skin is still pretty dry, and I can definitely use this product quite a bit, and I'm going to put it right here on my counter. So it's right in front of me, and use it as much as I can, probably on a daily basis in the evening is what I'm going to do. So I'm pretty happy to have been reminded of this product, and I can focus on finishing it up. So let's do a quick recap. This one is the only one that is staying in the project as a carryover from last month. And this is a product with bad functioning packaging. Next, I have a product that is out of season, a Franken product that I'm going to create after this video, a dupe product, which is the e.l.f. Skin Balancing Pearls, a bold lip product, which is going to be my Joe Fresh Wine Lip Gloss, and finally a product in brown packaging. There you have it, my 6 products and my full update for this latest update, my second update of the Roulette Pan Collab. I am very happy with how this is turning out. I don't know if I'm just getting better at this project or what, or I'm just being lucky, but I am having a lot of fun during this round, and I cannot wait to update you next month. With that, I will say thank you so much to you for watching and for sticking with this video till the very end. I appreciate it very much, and I look forward to updating you. I look forward to seeing you in the next video, but for now, take care.